It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all
and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie
and
Johnson,
it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Magic in Orlando. Checking out the Magic, they expended some energy getting out of the first round, closing it out in 6 games. Now the focus shifts to opening the series tonight on a positive note. In the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is,
We're at the sold-out Amway Center. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Orlando, they were able to prevent going to 7 in the last game. We'll see how they establish themselves tonight.
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down, so I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Grant. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Green. Then there's Lowry, and it's Kobe in at the 2. Oladipo, the pass to Houdini. There's the double team with Grant. It's stolen by Bryant. Picked away. Here's Houdini. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And Toronto has possession. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's Lowry penetrating. Count the bucket. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Buries the long-range jumper. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Magic on defense. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road, and coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game, all of a sudden we're in control of the series.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the basket by Harris. Toronto, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Lowry with the ball. He has 5. Kobe can't hit.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
No good from Houdini. And the Raptors off to a slow start. They trail by 3. Taken away by Nene. Here's Houdini. Again, the Magic score. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Magic?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Here's Green following the basket by Freak, and the shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Nene kicks to Oladipo. Here's Houdini, while recovering. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds to Nene. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No good from Houdini. Raptors trail by 3. Bryant can't get it to go.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Kicks it to Grant. The 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 3. Here's Houdini. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here for the night. Payne, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And then for Toronto, DeRozan comes in for Kobe. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Vucevic, 4th.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the post. Season to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Harris against Grant. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
That one goes. Come on.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's Green, and the layup's good off the glass.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Here's Houdini. Nene, the screen. Here's Houdini. Joseph with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Yeah, good job to take it right after him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Nene. And it's Hazanya in for Tobias Harris. Then for the Raptors, Myers Leonard. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ross in for Jeff Green. Now here's Joseph. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Grant. Shot is off. And Orlando the other way now. Outside Gordon. And the pass to Hazanya. Here's Houdini. DeRozan defending. And Payne now top of the key. Lots of room. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Payne's got his second basket of the night. Raptors trail by 6. And Joseph kicks to Grant. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Look at the night for Houdini. He already has 9 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today. Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg. That's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. For Orlando, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And he makes the first.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
So it's Toronto now. The Magic getting the bucket. Left side, DeRozan. And again, Toronto no up.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And another. Once again, shot good from Houdini. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Azania. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing. Surrendering too many easy baskets.
It's DeRozan with the drive.
Wow. Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Here's Azania. And it's in.
Wow.
Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came in and bought into the offensive system. The
question is whether or not that team unity with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Nene. Johnson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Payne, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Houdini subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Raptors also changing it up. Leonard comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Grant in for Kobe. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Green is out there with Grant. And it's Leonard in at the 5. Orlando leading by 10. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks came through when they needed him to. He picked up 12 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, and I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see. And, guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Magic leading by 13. Leonard brings the double team to the wing on the left. Here's Azania, and again it's Orlando with a three.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Now here's Joseph. Defense right on him.
2 minutes, less than 2
Toronto
minutes
working the ball around now. Leonard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And Orlando has possession. Here's Houdini. 20 points for him. He dishes it to Vucevic. No good. Raptors trail by 14. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Grant outside. There's a killer two-handed slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak is second.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Now here's Ross. And the dunk by Grant.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
DeRozan in the corner. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's Houdini.
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's DeRozan following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Leonard. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
You'd really like to see him get to the line as much as he did in the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
Too easy. Too easy.
The free throw is good from Houdini. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's DeRozan. Guarded closer. Pass to Joseph. Takes the three. Good. And so that's the end of the first.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I'll just...
Welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Nene is out there with Vucevic, and it's Houdini in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Bryant's shot is good.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Magic leading by 5. Here's Houdini. Valanciunas on the double team. Outside for Nene. To the inside.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. No good from Grant. Orlando's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's Houdini. Cast in a Nene. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Bryant. The feed to Valanciunas. Toronto working the ball around now. The 11-footer. And it's Green missing. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Valanciunas on the double team. Houdini passes to Nene. To the paint. Here's Houdini. Look at that jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Lowry dishes to Kobe. Unloads from 13. And Oladipo pulls it down.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
No good from Houdini. Raptors trail by 11. Pushing it up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Good game for Lowry. 9 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Here's Houdini. 28 points for him. Out to Harris. Fires from the corner. Shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Dishes it to Lowry. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. Nene outside. Oladipo against Green. There's the double team with Grant inside. And the shot's good from Nene. Nene's got 7 points in the game.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Moment here now for an injury report.
He had some bad news to pass on, as he said the injury looks to be a severely sprained ankle. If he misses significant time, it'd be a really tough break for a team in the midst of a playoff run. Tough timing, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Here's Houdini after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. They double him with Green. Nene up top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Kobe. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Raptors trail by 7. Here's DeRozan. Look at that.
Wow. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Grant and Alfred Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Houdini comes in for Payton. And the Raptors also making a change. Ross is checked in. Ross with a screen on Gordon. Here's Grant. Will not go. This is off the front iron. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
16 seconds left in the 3rd. Now DeRozan. He's got 11. Screened by Valanciunas. And DeRozan kicks to Joseph. Lets it go with a 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Kevin, that's a timely 3-pointer.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Raptors trail by 6. Now here is Lowry. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. DeRozan out there with Grant. And it's Valanciunas in the center position.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas inside. Vucevic on him. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
And Toronto making a change here. Green's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both. Magic leading by 6. Here's Houdini. There's the screen. They double him with Green. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Toronto working the ball around now. And Green with the basket on the assist by Grant. Grant's got 3 assists tonight.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Shot clock at 6. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Magic lead by 6.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Shoots from 14. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight. Nene, he's checked in for Orlando. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Houdini. Down low. Layup off the pick. And Nene with the lay-in. Good. Nene's got 9 points now in just the second half. Raptors trail by 6. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Screen by Valanciunas. And DeRozan, here we go. Passes it to Valanciunas. On the mark with the 15-footer. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Inside, here's Nene, drops in the layup for two.
Well, I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
It's DeRozan with the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Vucevic makes it off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. The dish to Valanciunas. He kicks to Grant. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And again, it's Toronto converting.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Nene with the screen on Lowry. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 6.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Now here is Lowry. Tight defense on him. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Feeds it to Green. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Houdini. Lowry covering. Here's Houdini. Lowry brings the double. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And he knocks down the first one.
3.
Both free throws good from Houdini. Raptors trail by 6. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. And Valanciunas kicks to Grant. To the middle. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Grant. And that's now 18 points for DeMar DeRozan. Magic leading by 4. Here's Houdini. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Vucevic from beyond the arc. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Tipped away. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oladipo misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Kyle Lowry. Here's Houdini. Lowry covering. Here's Houdini. The pass to Payne. Takes a 3. It's in, and he's very efficient. 5 for 6 on the game.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Jeff Green on the wing. He dishes it to Grant. Payne grabs the board.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Raptors trail by 5. It's DeRozan with the drive. And he dunks it down.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch. That was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Man, he slams it on and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Fades away. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Can't hit, and Orlando the other way now. At one point, they led by 16.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Lowry kicks to Grant. And the 3 off target. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires it up. No good from Houdini. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. It falls. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
The other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
Leonard the pass to Adrian. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Fires the 3. Misses. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this way.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, saw lots of things I could exploit out there.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance. And what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs.